After years of trying multiple planners from Clever Fox to Panda to Franklin Covey to Erin Condren to homemade planners on plum paper to Happy Planner, I gave up and I made my own. And I wanted to share it with you today just to give you some ideas. So, first of all, I use the cover. I found this old scrapbook paper. This has been in my has been in my craft closet for probably 15 years. I was just about to trash it, honestly, because I didn't know what to do with it. And it came in really handy for this project. And I wanted to show, I used my Cricut cutting. It's not really a Cricut cutting thing, but I use it for my Cricut a lot. Use this to cut the paper down to size. So that's a way to kind of do that quickly. So I used the scrapbook paper as my cover, and then I took the cover to Office Depot and had them laminated in a 10 mil lamination, which is really nice and thick and sturdy. And then Office Depot coil bound it for me. I had 2 of them done, and it was $21 for the lamination and the coil binding. So I guess it'd be probably about $10 to $11 each, which I thought was reasonable. So within the planner itself, I have actually tabs on the way. They'll be delivered today that will stick on and divide, making it easy to go to each month. So I have each month is color coded, and I'm going to go to March 1st because it's the darkest font that I used. So I start each month with a vision board. It's just a small one. And then I have a monthly calendar. All of the dates are blank so that I can print this again next year if I want to. And I just really like the clean look. And then I have the March top priorities and projects and notes. And then I have a daily page for every day of the year. That's why these books are so big. But we have the date that's an open block, today's top priorities. And then I have Feed the Body, where I write down all of my menu planning for the day. Feed the Soul, which includes fitness, fun, rest and relaxation, and spiritual personal development. I have my hourly schedule that starts at 5 a.m. This is a good part of the reason why I wanted to make my own, because I struggled to find one that started that early. Usually they kick off around 6 or 7, and I needed one that started at 5. And then I have my personal to-do list. I have Complete the Toddy app, which is my Toddy list. I do that every single day. If you don't know what Toddy is, I do have a tutorial on that app. It's my favorite thing on earth. And then work to do, and then notes. So I complete my planner every evening before I go to bed for the next day. And at the end of the day, I'll reflect on that day. How did I feel about today? Why? And then tomorrow's top priorities. So obviously these are just the things that are important to me in this planner, which is why I wanted to make my own. You would adjust this and do whatever makes you happy. And then I have a section in the back for lists, and I have, it's kind of hard to see, it's so bright, but in person you can read it just fine. So my lists, again, totally customizable to you. I have daily affirmations, favorite quotes, restaurants to try, shows that we watch, because I always forget what season I'm on and what show I'm watching by the time it takes like a year and a half for a new season to come out. Anyway, movies to see, date night ideas, family night ideas, weekend getaway ideas, stress busters, big picture tasks, and don't forget. And then again, that really nice 10 mil cover with the coil binding. So I made all of this in Canva. I used a 28-pound paper. It's just such a nice feel. It's also nice and thick, so it's not going to rip real easily. It's not going to bleed through when you write on it. And then I printed it myself on my inkjet. You could also have the printing company print it for you. I found that to be a little more expensive than just doing it myself, even with the cost of ink. So yeah, I hope you give it a try.